music and this is mine. Finest beat I could find, renewed spirit and mind. Spit fire to find a missing friend of mine. Dip dive till I arrive at the end of time. This is music playing black holes and onboard computers. Music to play in alternative futures. A song to play in Battlefields or a Man of Steel's iPod. Billy Butts and magic words or Marvel Man. My God, fire up the turbines, the game's afoot. Underwear over tights is now a good look. There's been monkey business and my friend is missing. No, enter by mission I have to keep spitting. So listen, all vagabonds, scoundrels and villains. Beware, cause it's on. This is just the beginning. No cake, just a time belt with vivid shine. Every hero needs theme music and this is mine. Everybody, if you're having a lovely day at the Papplewick Pumping Station, make some rackets! Hello. Can you turn my beat up ever so slightly? Let's make sure the music is nice and loud for the people. Stunning. And you're so deserving. You rock a look that is really working. Your taste in music is so discerning. I asked around and we're all so certain. You spend too much time unappreciated. Uncelebrated, I'm glad to see you made it. Birthday, wedding, or you're being cremated. Or it's just Wednesday, your cake's dedicated. Oh, it's got a cherry on top. I want everything live and ready to rock. Cause I'm always there and your host for the night. And I never sleep till let's leave on the lights. And I never sleep till let's leave on the lights. And let's strike up the band and let's keep it alive. It's super splendid, smashing, hectic. Jump for toilets, celebrate and stunts.
One, two, three. Life is just so fun on the solid side of the
3,
line.
2, 1, surprise! Wonderful to see you, so come on inside. It's the night where we turn the spotlight bright and shine it on your pretty face. You look so nice. You've been sitting around when you're down in the dumps. Been out with your man or your girl's got the hump. Your work doesn't get you, your boss doesn't get you. We just need to ask, I'm here to the rescue. You're ever so special that if you can't see it, well take it from me, I'm nearly a genius. Actually inaccurate, exaggerated, but so fantastic. Let's celebrate it. I'm glad that you made it, it's great to see you. To see you stand ahead, you're the greatest people. It's a rare treat to even meet you. Everybody here really wants to be you. So people at Papplewick Pump Station, if you are having a lovely time over this side, say hurrah!
Side of the line.
And if you are having a fantastic time over this side, say hooray! Hurrah! Hooray! Hurrah! Hooray! Now give yourselves a massive round of applause for just bringing it out there. Hello, Papplewick. So for those of you who haven't seen me before, my name is Professor Elemental. I'm kind of the hip-hop equivalent of someone unexpectedly putting popping candy in your peanut butter sandwich. By the time you realise something's gone terribly wrong, you've eaten half of it, it's quite unexpectedly delicious. I like Papplewick, I like it because it attracts a wide group of people. There's kind of all families and things, there's nerds, there's steampunks, there's all kind of subcultures represented here. But most of all, I like it because it's nice and early. You like an early one, don't you, when you get a bit older? You're wondering how old I am? Like, look at this face, look at how haggard this face is, and then consider I look all right for my age. That is how old I am.
21.
Is he a very well-preserved 65-year-old man, or a 32-year-old with some kind of terribly undiagnosed wasting disease? Nobody knows. But I like a party. I used to like going to parties and then going to the after party. That was always my favourite bit of going to a party. But when you get past 40, you're not going to a lot of parties, and if you are going to a party, you're not going to another party after the party. That is absolutely out of the question. So that's what I want to do now. I want to get that after-party energy, that brilliant end-of-the-gig energy. We're going to start with the very last song. And we've got a lot to get through in this set. There's going to be a puppet show. I'm going to give you the meaning of happiness, and you're all going to collectively punch a fox in the face towards the end. And they're not things I've made up. They will all happen during the show. So I want to start with the end of show energy, like all that wonderful stuff's already happened. The kind of after party, you know when you go back to like Dave's house, there's always someone called Dave, isn't it? And there's some burlesque girls and a man dressed as the Pope and a horse. That's the kind of energy we want. So, are you ready to come to the after party in the middle of the afternoon? Yeah! Okay, lovely, sweet. Right, I'm going to back announce the whole gig. Can you make some noise for every act you've seen so far today? For our lovely host. Can you make some noise for the volunteers who keep Papplewick and make this day so very special? Thanks very much for coming out. The sun's coming up and time's running out. You've been a great crowd, made me wonder how you can be so loud while I run my mouth. The sound, now a sound, give yourselves a loud cheer down. You're the best crowd of my whole career. I'll be back soon, don't give me no tears. You're all so good looking, it's a little bit weird. The bar's shut down, now we drunk every beer. Don't know where you're going, but you can't stay here. Good Lord, I need some elbow room. Mr. DJ, please drop some tunes. Someone get me a beer, here's a sweaty hug. The show's done, but I'm out there to get some love. Here's a sweaty hug, the show's done, but I'm out there to get some love. If you want a bit more, then make some noise. If you want to go home, stay quiet. But if you want a bit more, then riot. If you want a bit more, then make some noise. If you want to go home, stay quiet. But if you want a bit more, then riot. Really? You want one more? What's this now, my fourth encore? This show with a whole damn tour. Nobody's at the door, we're smashing up the floor. More in store by the sound, by the drink. Let's have a little lucky because it's later than you think. But earlier, at the clocks have changed. Tomorrow might be grey and it might be strange. But that's no reason to stop the train. And you lot are lucky, I'm on top of my game. Let me explain, I age like a fine wine. Time flies when you time travel, it's all my time. We'll have a horse parade. Your fiancé got a serenade. Then the audience ended on stage till the venue shut it down and it nearly gave way. The band's on side, do it all for my tribe. It's a new system, mate, it's all on the same side. I do it for the love of hip-hop. On the way out, please check the gift shop. I literally have a gift shop too, so please do check it out. You want a bit more, then make some noise! If you want to go home, stay quiet. But if you want a bit more, then riot. If you want a bit more, then make some noise! If you want to go home, stay quiet. But if you want a bit more, then riot. Make some noise! Go. Welcome to the after party. Oh, lovely. Everyone looks so pretty. I love it. I love that Steampunk's been around long enough that people have kind of shed their kind of beige outer layers and are now vibrant and colourful. Hope you appreciate I'm wearing my new spacesuit. Originally had planned to wear my birthday suit. And after a mix-up at a booking for a children's party, I decided to go with this instead. And I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. Thinking, oh, why are you wearing your spacesuit, Professor? Why are you wearing your spacesuit? That's what you're thinking, isn't it, madam? I know what you're thinking, madam. You're thinking, oh, Professor, are you wearing your spacesuit to remind everybody that we are all made of the same stardust, and although we are individual galaxies, we are connected in this universe by stars made of love? A lovely thought, madam. Thank you for having it. Why are you wearing your spacesuit, Professor? Why are you wearing your spacesuit, Professor? I know what you're thinking, sir. I know what you're thinking. Professor, are you wearing your spacesuit to remind everybody that no matter what our hopes, dreams and achievements are, as soon as we die, they will blink out of existence, crushed by the infinity of an uncaring black universe. Bit bleak for a Sunday. Why are you wearing your spacesuit, Professor? Why are you wearing your spacesuit, Professor? I know what you're thinking, madam. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, are you wearing your spacesuit because 15 years ago you had an idea for a comedic character wearing what he thought was a explorer's hat, but you've since realised it's got some slightly dodgy historical connotations. However, you've also realised that the character doesn't really work without it. So you painted some stars on it in order to distract everybody. The answers to those, of course, are yes, definitely yes, and don't be ridiculous. So I did promise I'm going to give you the secret to happiness during this show. Would you like to know the secret to happiness? I'm not going to tell you now, am I? You have to wait till the end, otherwise you might wander off. If you leave now, there's every chance you could be getting a biscuit or something and you could miss the entire secret to happiness. But I will say this. It's a beautiful day, it's not raining. We're surrounded by some very lovely people. You've made it out of the house, congratulations. So it is great to be you right now, and I'll be honest, it's great to be me as well. Hot damn, I'm great. I'm a better rapper than all of your mates. mistakes. If your life's a mistake, I am the escape. Superhero without the damn cape. Each new piece of art is like a freaky theme park. Each rhyme scheme's the shark teeth harpoon. I'm a weekend cartoon. I'm in bed 11:59. I wake up at noon. I never sleep. I just do what I like. Somehow I make a living just speaking in mics. It's almost embarrassing having my life. Nerds watching my video want to marry my wife. How improper. I'm top of the pops, top of the tree. To top it off, I'm lovely. I'm a hot property. Execs want me to pitch my next show. Look, sir, don't beg. I will let you know. I'll get my manager to set up a meeting. You see, we just had a call for some more public speaking. Each thing I say gets a standing ovation. I get applause just standing at stations. Fans are impatient for every damn statement. P-E-T-C, man, who can blame them? We are bold, brash and blatant. I guess it's all in my cadence like as I take in the breeze, gotta pinch myself, cause it's great being me. Now if you get to the chorus,
isn't it
I
funny?
want you to put a big smile on your face.
Sunny like,
Let the smile you had all day after the election.
I'll pinch myself,
That one
it's
day.
great being me. Now
Look
look at
around,
this
you're
face.
surrounded by some great
Crikey, I'm lovely. Spring in my step and a palm full of money like
Tristan hits you where the questions are about me. You lose a point of then the second that you doubt me. Look, there are condiments with my face on. My logo's imprinted on a range of bacon. And cured meats, I make 3 albums every 6 months. I'm nicer than a small kid caring for their sick mum. After my recitals, my idols become my rivals. I'm a tidal wave of Whitley, I'm a never-ending cycle. Even my secret identity is someone awesome that all people envy. I'm also indecently friendly. Jeffrey, go get the Bentley, I'm ready. My orangutan butler's just collecting a Bentley for each and every one of you. So I want you just to practice. Get your arm out in front of you. We're riding through Nottingham saying it out.
as I take in the breeze, gotta pinch myself, cause it's great being me. There's no time for hate. Isn't it funny? It's one of those days where everything's sunny like as I take in the breeze, gotta pinch myself, cause it's great being me. Now look at this face. Crikey, I'm lovely. Spring in my step and a palm full of money like
It's hard to imagine anything bad could happen. When I start rapping, even worms start clapping. Despite their lack of actual arms, even ogres fall for my natural charms. Not to mention I'm incredibly handsome. Although I should mention I'm incredibly handsome. My knees are insured for a king's ransom. I've been dope since Syntax called himself random. That's a mad long time. There's a mad long line at my merch booth. Even your gran wants mine. My merchandise, she wants to kiss my face off. I make crazy cake like I just won Bake Off. I just have to rasp my way through the rest of it. Nerds in the house, make some noise! Oh God, it's good to be a nerd these days. Okay, when we get to this, when we get to the chorus of this song, there's a point that I'm going to point at all of you, and you're all going to shout, "Nerds Gone Wild." So thank you so much. You're better than that damn orangutan ever was, actually. Oh, thank goodness for maths. So you're going to shout "Nerds Gone Wild" at the top of your voices, and you're going to shout it with the pride of people who have been through a tough time but are now comfortable with their nerdism. They've come out to the world and they're surrounded by their fellow whole family. Ready? Nerds Gone Wild. 1, 2, 3.
Nerds Gone Wild!
Have another quick test. 1, 2, 3.
Nerds Gone Wild! Nerds Gone Wild!
Loving that. Absolutely loving that, doesn't she? Not bad for a Sunday afternoon. It was quiet on the street, not a riot, not a beat. Not a sign, it was time for the geeks. The freaks, they were tired of the lies and the cheats. Tonight it's time to ignite, bring the heat. Fire up the city on the worldwide tour. Look quite pretty, stand quite tall. We don't need their rules, you're all invited. Just heed my call, we're all excited. Who's lighting the fuse? Nobody knows. Something big's going to explode. Then it begins, somebody else go. The lights go off and the trumpets blow. There was one nerd, now there's suddenly loads. There's hundreds coming for a wonderful show. The function glows with speakers and mics. Time to get mighty freaky to work, 'cause smile if you're working with a certain style. Everybody move, nobody get hurt now. Go berserk now. Nerds gone wild. Nerds gone wild. Smile if you're working with a certain style. Everybody move, nobody gets hurt now. Go berserk now.
Nerds Gone Wild!
Up as a first, charging to start, and they're thirsty, demanding their drinks at the bar. Axes, swords, all made from foam. Ogres and gnomes, nobody stays home. Bronies, steampunks, mixed up, playful. Rainbow airships dipped in dayglow. Might get weird, we might get scuggly. Calling the furries, they're oh so so cuddly. Don't get judgy, sniping, sexist, just get lovely. Mental, reckless, let's get kinky, let's get latex. Kicksters, next, I need to take a breath. It's oh so groovy, but they don't know the name into newbies. Steampunk, anime, Chap-Hop, goth, and here comes the prof to top it all off. So, nerds gone wild, while if you're working with a certain style, everybody move, nobody gets hurt now, go berserk now. Nerds gone wild, smile if you're working with a certain style, everybody move, nobody gets hurt now, go berserk now. Make some noise for yourselves, that was absolutely beautiful. Thank you. Lovely. Now this is a family event, I love a family event. Of course there's sort of two sides to family, isn't there, as you get older? There's a family that you choose, and there's a family that you are bonded with. Now the family that you're kind of born with by blood is a lovely thing. But some are more there's normally a problematic element in there somewhere, isn't there? It's lovely, but there's issues. Like my dad, I'm very close to my father, he's a lovely man. He spent years doing unending amounts of charity work, hospital radio for about 50 years. He devotes a lot of his time to charity. However, when we were recently at his local pond, and I'd remarked that there weren't as many swans as there used to be, he very seriously said to me, that's because the Romanian travellers have stolen and eaten them all. Which brings up a lot of questions. If he thinks they've got tiny imaginary caravans, how do you fit a swan in one of those small ovens? There's a lot to unpack there. It's complicated. But there's the other kind of family, the family that you choose, your best mates, the people that you've known for years and years. So if you're here, whether by blood or by choice, with some of your family, or at least someone you don't actively hate, make some noise. Wonderful. This is a new song, it's called Family Matters. It's about celebrating the people close to you, while you're able to do so. Here's to your family. Family matters. Straightly, straight-faced, no matters a hatter. Whatever shape it takes, with a 2-month slowdown, you've got some great mates no matter what you have. Maybe it's you and your dog against the world. Maybe it's your wife and your 2 amazing girls. Maybe they're estranged, maybe they're strange. Maybe they're your mates and your mates are quite strange. It could be a community, a clan that cares. It could be just your mum when you're feeling scared. It could be just your dad when you're feeling abandoned. Or a great mate when you need a companion. And it doesn't matter all shapes and sizes. The pain of your life or amazingly tight. It's breaking up fights, it's shaping your life. The people who make it great to be alive, put your hands up. The cheers to your family. 3 cheers to your family. It's sort of weird, but your family. You give me faith in humanity. You are an absolute delight, and I hope you know that. You give me beer energy. Family matters, you matter to your family. Let's raise a glass to all of the absentees, all your ancestors. There's no guarantee of what comes next. It's all just a tapestry. So when you lose the plot, just remember who you've lost. It's that bond of your community. You can treasure who you've got. This is all for you, so you'll never be alone. Every song's an open door, here to welcome you home. This is all for you, so you'll never be alone. Every song's an open door, here to welcome you back home. Now put your hands in the sky. Wave your hands side to side. Put your hands left to right. Keep those hands in the sky. This one's for your family. It's sort of weird with your family. Sort of love you with your family. You give me faith in humanity. I think you can. Now we did a little rap workshop earlier on. Make some noise if you're at the rap workshop. Oh. Ooh. Well, I mean, it wasn't that bad. Honestly, and it was the perfect demographic of kids and nerds, the 2 groups of people who still have their imaginations firmly intact. and it inspired me and made me want to make more rap straight from the off. So I want to do a little rap just for all of you right now, about all of you right now. Kind of the opposite of a rap battle. I'm going to battle all of you with compliments. I'll try and offer as many as I can in 2.5 minutes. And if you've got something you want me to rap about, lift it up in the sky as well. Let's see how many we can get doing.
Some people can fall asleep anytime, any place.
Let's get out of the way early, shall we? You might think this is odd, but it's elemental, and my goodness, that's a prize-winning dog. I can only assume that score is 10 out of 10. I want him to be my best friend. I want him to take me home and hang out together. It's elemental. I will rap whatever the weather. And at the moment, I can't explain how happy I am to be doing an outside gig, and there really is no rain. And I've got an awful lot to do, but first I've got to stop and give respect to your orange shoes. They're much better than mine. Mine are brown and kind of sad, but just looking at those make me feel vibrant and glad, just like your dress is heavens to Betsy. I think I need to be bouncing just like I'm on a jet ski, because you're like a red-headed misfit. When I come through, I'll rap from Nottingham all the way to Ipswich, and when I come through, I'll toot on your bugle. It's elemental. I just wanted a little truth. If I could only just reach it, it's like a perfect secret. There is really, I'm on the top and everything's beneath it. I wonder if I can make this work. And then I go berserk with the sound. Yes, you are a lovely fella. You give me beard, envy, and a pride umbrella. Yes. You are LGBTQ. I really want to see you at every gig that I've been to, because I give you much respect. It's elemental. I know I'm rapping and I can't get affected. I might keep it over here because if the rain starts pouring down, it might give you an awful, terrible frown because your makeup is so good and I want to protect it. It's elemental. When I come through, I grab the microphone and break it. I just send that over there. Like Mary Poppins. Grab that right now because I'm stopping for an option. When I start rapping, I'm all about the action. It's elemental. My rhymes leave everybody else in traction. When my kids saw this outfit, they were embarrassed. I said it could be much worse. I could be wearing a little parrot, just like a pirate, because I am the livest. When I do this, oh man, the dragon is the nicest. I love a dragon, I love a flagon of ale. It's elemental. If I see a vampire, I'm bound to inhale. And yes, your rap was incredible. You're much better than me, Professor Elemental. And so I'm very glad that you came aboard. I'm going to knight you. You're now the math misfit with the sword, the mistress. And I climb aboard when I am rapping. Elemental stands for all about the action, all about the transcendental elemental meditation. I've been doing this, I probably need some of my medication. Cheers! Oh, I know what you're thinking now. Yeah, very good, Professor, but you did promise we'd be punching a fox. And so far I've seen scant evidence of that. Oh, don't worry. This fox. Oh. And now you're thinking, well, I did want to punch a fox, but it looks awfully cute. Well, don't worry, because this is Lawrence the Fox. What's that, Lawrence? Oh, you think all the refugees are coming in their small boats to steal your pronouns? You think Kemi Badenoch makes some very good points? You feel a bit better about it now, don't you? So, you are going to keep this fox in the sky throughout this song. Do not fail me on this, because I did a gig in Crawley recently and everyone just passed it to each other like the world's most depressing party game with no prize. He must go high in the sky. Now, I appreciate this is not without its risks. Your drinks are not safe. Neither are your elderly relatives or small children. But I am prepared for you to suffer for my art. Are you ready to punch Lawrence Fox in the face? Of course you are. Okay, we're going to start over here. Let's see if we can make it all the way around in the exact time this song takes us up. There's a lot of pressure here. I mean, no pressure, but if you don't start this off well, the gig's ruined. Eyes up! Learn stuff! Oh my god, so close! Quickly! Well, I'm up! I've got my coat! I've got my pot! I'm out for lunch! I've lost the plot! Look at my fox! He's on a coat! I'm riding and I never stop! He's got a mane! He's on a throne! On his back! So here we go! That marks the last time I will ever try using a fox for that song. Listen though. One of the things about getting older, it can be quite depressing, is there's been an awful lot of things that I thought that we had settled back in the 90s. The idea that racism might be bad, that being LGBTQ is a positive thing. And now suddenly we're having to fight a lot of those battles again. And if you are someone who's struggling in some way with any of those things, I want you to know that I am in your corner. And you're all going to show me you're also in that corner by repeating 4 words in this chorus. It goes, I will not lose. Dear sir, regarding your recent foray into the rap business and the scene you portray, I don't normally approve of war games, but he's biting you is what they all say. And by Harry, they might be right. This is hip-hop, not an Elvis night. Shill this professor impersonation. Let it end now, it's impertinent waiting. You seem a reasonable chap. What you need to do is rap but not parody Chap-Hop, cause that's not proper, just not cricket. Put away your ukulele or I'll tell you where to stick it. I will not lose. I've got super producers and fans that play me. He's got a grandad moustache and a ukulele. Don't look around, sir, I'm speaking to you. Roll up your shirt sleeves, Queensberry rules. Never test professors with the cleverest wit. Then settle it like gentlemen armed with heavy sticks on a rotating plate with spikes like Flash Gordon. And he's Peter Duncan. I gave a fair warning when this rap George form be performing. Audiences go home before he begins talking. And your career might be more rewarding. I'm a bright and peer. He's rap Piers Morgan. I will not lose. I've not seen him at ciphers or workshops with kids or gigs. Dear sir, you're not worthy of this. Sold out to Coca-Cola, used for a trend, and that means he's banned from using a pen. Hope it's safe to assume he won't do this again. Set foot on my stage and be ruined again. Be out, Mr. B. I have set the egg timer. There's no room in town for 2 gentlemen rhymers. Leave by the end of this instrumental. Yours, etc., sincerely and so forth. Professor Elemental. Right. Okay. There's a bit of setup required for this, but your patience will be rewarded. Okay. Don't. You look like you're going to run with this squirrel. I see it in your eyes. You hold him back. Don't let him escape from a squirrel. I hope it'll be rude. Put that squirrel on. Lovely. Anyone wants a squirrel? Feeling keen for a squirrel? Squirrel? Yeah, you want a squirrel. You want a squirrel? Naughty squirrel, have a little naughty squirrel. Okay, beaver. Would you hold on to that? There's something about the combination of your incredibly sort of dark, satanic, gothic look and an adorable beaver. Just really, it just tops it off perfectly. That's great. Great. Okay, so in this song, you're going to play the evil beavers and squirrels, rather, wherever you are. That infested my house, okay? Mischievous, naughty creatures. You, the mastermind swan, behind it all. And when we get to the chorus, this half of the crowd is just going to have to go, shh. And then everybody else is going to go, squirrel. Try that out. Shh. Squirrel. Shh. Squirrel. Perfect. Now all the best hip-hop songs are based in sort of true life events. That's how hip-hop sort of started. And this is really inspired by a real life time, when a squirrel in the night came down my chimney, ran into my room and jumped into a suitcase that I was about to take to Canada for a gig. And then in the night, burrowed its way out of the suitcase, got into the walls, and by the time I opened my suitcase in Canada, all my clothes had been ripped to shreds and were covered in squirrel poo. So I've got issues. and you're going to help me work through them. That's all these gigs are for me, really. It's a way for me to work through past trauma. Okay, squirrels, you ready? How are you going to hold them up high? Look a bit naughtier than that, please. It was a normal day, well, normal for me. I'd done the impossible by 2:45. I put my feet up, I was pouring the tea. Felt a burning sensation, all on my knee. And then I noticed something's wrong. My cup was missing, my shoe was gone. It can't be Jeffrey, he's off visiting an aunt. But I can hear whispers, noises in the dark. I run to the lab, equipment is missing. There's a tuft, there's hazelnut, fluff and lichen. Had enough, subtle has never been my style. Whoever's up to mischief will regret it in a while. Night goggles, spare left shoe. A prop's got to do what a prop's got to do. I shout, I'm just going out. Enter with ease. Switch on invisibility, we enter with ease. It goes,
listen up, there's something near. There's a secret stash of nuts hidden under here. Shh, get down, there's something weird. How did this tuft of fluff get stuck in my beard? Shh, squirrel, squirrel. Shh, squirrel, squirrel. Shh, squirrel, squirrel. Squirrel, squirrel.
There's one in my pants drawer, one in my cupboard. One on my bookshelf, one in my luggage. You squirrely bastard, that's not cool. Can't help the squirrel that gets in my way. Time for a stealthy squirt of my knockout spray. I knocked them up, got them up the next day. I asked him, what have you got to say? He said nothing, squirrels don't talk either. Squirrels can't talk, and neither do beavers. The sights. I ride the Flying Susan to a nearby forest hideaway. I want to hide, but it's time to be brave. I run inside a tree, I'm finding my way. And inside a mighty oak, a light goes on. A voice said,
I've been expecting you. I'm Mr. Swan. Listen up, there's something near. There's a secret stash of nuts hidden under here. Shh, get down, there's something weird. How did this tuft of fluff get stuck in my beard? Shh, squirrel, squirrel. Shh, squirrel, squirrel. Shh, squirrel, squirrel. Shh, squirrel, squirrel.
it's a bit beyond what anyone was expecting. An evil swan using squirrels as weapons. Sat in a swivel chair, stroking an egg. I was caught up in a net, stunned by what he said. He said,
You ate my brother for Sunday roast. Ate swan's eggs on your breakfast toast. Now you fell into my trap.
but why squirrel thieves?
Now swans have no hands, just wings and beaks.
He dragged my net to the dining room. What could I expect but a fiery doom? He thought I brought no weapon. Big mistake. In my pocket, crumbs and biscuits and cakes. And swans really love bready products. He gobbled it up. He really loved it. We tussled for a second, and then he was gone. On strong-winged muscles, never trust a swan. Can we have an extra round of applause, please, for these swan people? Thank you, you're very well behaved with us. Little squirrel. No, until the last second at least. Okay. I almost don't want to take that beaver back from you. It's like familiar. It's perfect. Oh yeah, just a couple more songs left and I know I will let you get on with your day. But I did promise the secret to happiness. It's not like a rubbish gag or anything. This, I've realised, is the secret to happiness. Ready? You ready? Yeah! The secret to happiness is this moment right now. Because in this moment, you're surrounded by really good people at a lovely day where nothing bad is going to happen. There's all kinds of wonderful things going on, all kinds of brilliant people to meet. There's people wearing their imaginations on the outside, there's families, everything is lovely. So if your life is filled with difficulties and troubles, and I'm not making light of that, a lot of my friends are going through some really difficult times at the moment, whether it's internally or externally. If you're having a bad time, you need to remember there will always be days like this where nothing bad happens and everything is generally quite all right. If you're having a good time, and this is just another good experience, you should also know that days like this don't last. They always end. Something bad will happen in the future. So you need to appreciate days like this all the more. And that is the secret to happiness. For these last couple of songs, I'd like everybody to just jump up and come down and hang out with me. Come stand up just for a couple of tunes with me. Unless you've got some ability issues going on, obviously everybody else come down here and hang out. It'll be lovely. You're not the tallest or the strongest or the fastest or the cleverest. Legends last long but not forever, so remember this. We're all together, so don't be frightened. He who knows least is most enlightened. It might be that ignorance is bliss. It's inherently ridiculous we even exist. So why be inconspicuous, a reasonable risk? Just to give it all in, it's as easy as this. Yes, isn't that all better? Better than a call centre till it's all pallbearers. We're all aware of all of life's treasures and how little life's left. Let's all hoard pleasure. Set sail, all crew, all weather. Odd individuals look awesome together. Make some noise, you odd individuals. We are all in together. Shout all in together. You are all in together. We are all in together. You are all in together. Don't be beaten by the bullies or the bigots or the bosses or the salt in all their little tiny boxes and in offices. Don't let the silly salt say your mission is preposterous. Accomplish it if they demolish it, replenish it. Climb on top, life is yours to conquer. Plout your flag, roar like a monster. Hooray for small joy, rise and shine. Make time for a lion, make time for wine. This is our ship to charter. Nobody's on their deathbed wishing they'd worked harder. More wagging, less barking, all in the spotlight, none in the margins. More unicorns and a lot less trolls. We'll never rest and we'll never get old. We'll never get gold, but the air's so fresh. Just be you, I'm incredibly impressed. Round of applause for yourselves. Okay, my time is just about up, and I've been so honoured to have you hang out with me on a Sunday afternoon. It's been really lovely. Considering it is a Sunday, you've given an incredible amount of energy. It's made me happy, so I want to celebrate that. You look like you've got mischief in your eyes. This is for you. Don't fire it at a child. We've already had a fox-related incident, and I barely recovered from that. At the very end of this song, I want you to twist the bottom of that. Okay, that's fine. Super. You look trustworthy but also mischievous, which is an ideal combination. So at the end of this song, you trust the one. Do not point it at your face or anybody else. Though. I trust you to watch over that situation. Oh gosh, yeah, I don't know if that's okay, probably be fine. You'd love one of these, wouldn't you? Yeah, you'd love this. Oh, it'd be a nice end of the day. Okay, I'm trusting you with this, dude. Not in the middle of the song because it'll throw me off. End of the song. Don't point at anybody else. Okay, perfect. Superb. That's glorious. Okay, should we have a little after? Should we finish the after party with a little party, a little afternoon party? Should we get messy together? Yes! Alright, don't bother, we can just end it there if you want to, that's fine. Shall we have one last party together? Can you turn the beat up even more on this one, just a smidge, because it's a bit of a Okay, any children who want to come and dance down here with me? Come down here, come down in front with me. Let's dance together. Yeah. Only had your best today, cause you're getting stretches from yesterday. Hooray! We can bring your face away. Hooray! Let's make some special friends today. We order everything out of Acme catalogues. Any business match, silly songs, get a massive song, gramophonic analog, starting a collection. Then choose your weapon, whatever you're selecting. Have some suggestions, dynamite and put the pies. Don't be lovely stuff, that's a wonderful surprise. Guns in their eyes, lovely stuff in pockets. Don't worry, they'll love it, if they don't, then stop it. They're jumping muddy puddles, but who want to get grimy, sparkly and shiny. We're gritty and we're grimy, we're low down, shifty like Onyx in the 90s. That's slightly more polite, higher road, always timely. Okay, shout with me. Pass me the pipe, let's get messy. Quiet as the prize. Undo your tie. Close your eyes and open wide and let's get messy. Pass me the pipe. Undo your tie. Quiet as the prize. Close your eyes and open wide and let's get messy. Okay, kids line up here for a second. Line up along there for a second. In the next bit, you're going to do your silliest dancing, and all of the adults have to copy whatever you do, otherwise they've let you down. Okay. Stay really still first, then we're going to go nuts, okay? Cause we're food for some true content. For a cake and make for a pie and dress. I was for a quiche at your chest. So sorry about that, I got back again, so I apologise. Pass me the pie. Light as a bride. Under your tie. Close your eyes and open wide and let's get messy. Pass me the pie. Under your tie. Light as a bride. Close your eyes and open wide and let's get messy. Fancy footwork. Smudged up your shoes and smashed your gold tape. Better run your jewels or my cakes take aim. I'll battle you with button birds, raps, Mr. Kipling. Back to give you 3 puffs of whipping. So listen, I'm thrilling, I'm bringing it, I'm thrilling, I'm fun. Delivering the big gun, bringing in the big gun, I'm filling it, I'm bringing it, I'm 2 man as well. I'm a millionaire, a 10 out of breath, yes I'm done. Just a bride under your tie. Close your eyes and open wide and let's get messy. Can we have a round of applause for the dancers down the front, please? Party cannons, go! Beautiful. That is the story of my entire career summed up in a single moment. You have been absolutely phenomenal. Come and see me and buy my fine produce with my face on. There's games and books and tea and CDs and all kinds of stuff. And also, the way I feed my family predominantly these days, because you make no money out of music, is a thing called Patreon. Come and join me on Patreon. And for as little as £1 a month, I will shower you with glorious songs and whimsy to cheer your life up. You've been amazing. Thank you very much. I've been Professor Elemental. Good night.